Starting. The broadcast. Well, that's a good start. The broadcast has begun. May I have your attention, please? The broadcast has begun.
Has begun.
So, it's the big day. The day of the big game. Where did Q go? Do we lose?
Oh,
Oh no. We lost Q. But it's the day of the big game.
But it's the day of the big game. It's the Olympics.
It's the Olympics. You guys are in the Olympics now. What's your Olympic sports?
Oh, I think that was
Luge. Okay, we got a luge. We got one luge. We got one for luge.
We got one luge.
What else we got?
Big old luger.
We got a real luger in here.
Oh, shucks.
I bet they say that all the time. I bet they love that. We're
That's
the losing team. I bet they love it. I'll be
We're luge. They're gonna luge.
Not figure skater, ice dancer.
Nice. So
I
this
cannot
is the
do my
winter-
tricks unless Michael Jackson's Pretty Young Thing is playing.
That's fair. I'm going to be I'm gonna do the what's happening here?
Oh, wait. What?
I'm gonna get a little what?
What is going on over there?
Hey, you jumped into the wrong guy. Yeah. It's okay. No problem. Yeah, you just have to click that link again.
Uh-oh.
No problem.
Where'd she go?
She jumped into the wrong window. She just did the one that we do when we're not recording. You know one. You know that guy? You know that friend?
Did it work?
It worked.
Oh, thank God.
You're home.
Sorry, guys.
Just in time for the big game.
Just in time for the big game.
Big game.
We were discussing our Winter Olympic sports. What would you be?
What's already
got
been?
luge.
Do you mean us, like, or our characters?
Either one.
Both.
Gal took luge. I got loud. Well, I'm making it real loud. Yeah, it's you. You're crazy.
Jesus.
What the heck?
That was fucking wild.
You what? What happened?
I'm
I don't
so
know.
glad we're live.
It's better now. That was live though, so you all got to hear it. So did Tig and possibly Nate.
I will have to review the footage to establish that.
Awesome.
Those. Sorry for this. Okay.
Sorry for my this.
My hair. It's not as pretty as it usually is.
It's pretty.
It's pretty as always.
Oh, thank you. You guys. Okay, so I'm gonna uncover one ear so I don't feel weird because my voice is so quiet. Okay, so let us begin the day. It's the day of the big game. No, gotta put it back. It's the day of the big game, and Eldorian has woken everybody up and brought you to the Hall of Mirrors, where she then brings you to a mirror, and you end up in a forest. And bleachers have been set up, as usual, in this wooded area. And you see Giffink on his podium. And he says, "Welcome, Dungeoneers, to round 5 of the International Dungeoneers League's competition. In this round of the competition, we will be doing a classic doubles team game. Stipulations: no magic items will be brought into the dungeon. The only exceptions to this are, of course, arcane focuses. Now,
Does he make
Dungeoneers, get
does he make
prepared.
us, like, take
ready.
all of our stuff out and put it into like a
Yeah.
box before
There's
we.
like there's a bunch of the Knights of the Deep with their checkerboard cloaks and their full suits of armor come in with little bins for each of you to put, like, and you just like clank, clank.
They have to come back to me several times, and I'm always pulling stuff out of my pockets. Like, okay, all right, but I get to keep my focus.
You do.
Yeah.
What is your focus? I forget.
My focus is an ancient bone.
Nice.
It's a toe bone or a finger bone that's been passed down from one of the ancient druids, and it is wrapped in kelp.
Love that. That's so good.
It smells amazing. I'm like, take a whiff of that.
So that smells like
delicious.
Smells
like
rot in the
heritage right
sea.
there.
This is my heritage. This is the smell of my people.
Yeah.
This toe. Okay. Cool. Excellent. Glad I know that now. So you are the dungeon itself is indicated to you, and you see that though the forest around the cave is lush and warm from the steam of the nearby hot springs, and you notice that the heroes recognize that this is the country they were in when they went to the hot spring, and it's a very sort of it's sort of a microclimate area in a valley of Mesmeraz, where it's very warm, very balmy, and the hot springs, the steam from the hot springs contributes to that in a big way. But the entrance to this cave that you see in front of you is rimmed with ice. A continual stream of cold fog billows out from the ceiling of the cave entrance, and huge icicles hang like brutal teeth. The cave looks nothing more than the hungry jaws of a great beast, breath steaming with anticipation. Frigidaire, so you are indicated to excuse me. Gillyfink announces, "Now, Dungeoneers, welcome to the frozen caves of Oranth. I hope you dress warm, because this is gonna be a cold one. The clock starts now. Begin, Dungeoneers." And so you can go into the cave.
Noah trips over herself running into the cave.
Lucian collides with her as they run into the cave at the same time.
What?
Lucian collides with her.
Yeah, they're both like.
They go in and they like get stuck. Shoulder to shoulder.
The opening is too narrow for both of them.
It's a pretty big cave opening, I should say. And yet they still get.
We get 3 rounds over the week.
All right.
We party hard.
It's an enormous cave opening. It's a big cave.
We do trip and fall over this.
So as you enter the tunnel, frigid air hits you, and the fog covers the cave ceiling. It's so dense that snowflakes form in it, in its churning white mass, and drift down to land on your heads and shoulders. You begin to descend deeper into the cave, and the snow grows heavier and the fog lower until you feel as though you're walking through a blizzard, which is a strange sensation to walk into a cave and suddenly find yourself in a blizzard. And it is cold. It's Fanoa, probably this is the coldest you've ever been in your entire life.
I really hate it. I hate it a lot, actually. I'd like to leave.
You're just like, I'll sit this one out. There's a lot of us.
I was excited, but then I didn't know it would be this cold. I thought it would be cold, but not like cold.
Question though, if we wanted to go back, if we turn around, can we still see the opening, or is it like a one-way portal?
So you are no, it's a cave opening. You could You can, as you go, it's getting dimmer because the fog is growing more and more, but you can see the light coming in from outside. And you feel as you're walking, the hard stone is changing into just the crunch of snow beneath your feet.
I ask on behalf of Moana, do I see anything unusual? Or is it just blizzard?
It's just really, you can't, it's hard to see up ahead of you. It's just this snow. It's just snow and fog.
Okay.
A lot of it.
Probably not roll a perception check, or?
You can try, yeah, you can roll a perception check.
Okay. I rolled it. I got a 20, and that's a 23.
Okay. Pretty dang good. Okay.
Not sure how Moana is so good at seeing through snow, but
so you can see up ahead. You can sort of see the edges of the caves with it, and you can see that as it goes deeper into this cave, the snow just gets denser and denser, and you can still you can make out that the cave does sort of have an ending, and appears to have two paths diverging. But it's like you see that sort of as the snowdrift swirls around. There's a moment where you can notice that before it is once again obscured, and the snow's just all in your face now. And as you go deeper into this cave, you realize that there's so much snow and fog that you're basically becoming blinded. And there's this like howl of wind all around you. And because this is the first time we're stepping in, could I have everybody roll a we're gonna say a Constitution check, a survival check, really.
Should we roll for the heroes too?
Yes, you should. Everybody.
I can't separate my die.
Actually, and for the jewel crabs, do it with advantage because you have your coats on.
Because we're better.
Because they're like, actually, you all have coats on, so yeah, roll with advantage for everybody. Sorry, you have to roll so many times. Roll 12 times right now. Actually, here's what you're gonna do: roll for both your characters, and no, everybody's just rolling 2 times. Well, 4 times. Yeah, just do it. Just do what I said.
So Moana got a 22. Moana got a 22.
Okay, Moana's fine.
Oh.
Moana, Vagar was in the mountains, and there was some times when there were colder days.
Lucian got a 17, and thank God, because the first roll was a 5.
Lucian's pretty well traveled.
Yeah.
So he's climbed some mountains in his day, so he's used to some colder weather.
So Isamna and Fanoa's first rolls were 1 and 2.
Nice.
And I rolled again, and I got 9 and 5. 9 for Fanoa. So.
Okay, so Fanoa is cold.
And I'm very unhappy. It's the only thing I can think about.
Yeah, and as a result of that, you are going to take both of you and 9 and 5. So both Isamna and Fanoa are going to have disadvantage in dexterity checks.
Okay.
Until they warm up, basically.
Can you give us an idea of how Isamna's doing in this? What's her dealio with all this?
So cold.
This is painful. Is this what pain is? This is what life is. This is getting to the nitty gritty of it. I am so excited, you guys. Noah's just like, I don't think I like you. No, Fanoa doesn't say anything. She's just very cold. She doesn't like it.
All right. What about Niramore?
Nearmore got
Sam.
an 18.
So she's fine.
Damn you,
Nearmore's dealt
Nearmore.
with some. Nearmore, actually, you remember that memory of being in that cold place, and so you've dealt with some cold before. What about Sam?
Sam got a 5.
So Sam's not doing too hot either.
Yeah.
Well, we're not doing hot at all.
Yeah, Sam's doing quite cold, in fact. So Sam's going to take disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Okay. Make a note of that.
All right. So I'm going to make a pull this up. So it gets to the point where you've traveled deeper into this cave, and you are at this point totally blind. And this is where I'm going to make things a little interesting. Because you guys can't see the rest of your team. And we're going to determine who's going to end up in the group that you guys are going to play today. So everybody roll a d6 and tell me what your result is.
Holy
We're just
crap.
straight up rolling.
Yeah.
4.
Just 1 or 2?
Just one.
All right, I got a 6.
I got a 5.
Okay, good news, actually. This is great. So all of you rolled higher than a 3, which means all of your characters find each other. So you will be playing all 6 characters. Yeah. So if you had rolled a 3, you would have been stuck with just your Jewel Crab character. If you had rolled a 2, you'd have been stuck with your hero character. If you'd rolled a 1, you'd have to choose one. But you guys all got above a 3, so you guys have the full team together.
Great. Maybe we all held hands. Maybe we all just like looked past our differences.
So you guys all grabbed hands and you managed to find each other in the fog. But you seem to have you even though you're sort of shouting to each other, which feel free to role play.
At first I have to say that as we hold hands and grab onto each other, I make sure that I'm not holding hands with Nyx.
You're not. You don't know where Nyx is. You can't find him.
That's good. But I was like squinting.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'll risk it.
In a group with Colin and Breve, and it's weird.
Yeah.
So
I imagine like a little role play moment. I imagine like Vanoa grabs Moana's hand, but like with both hands, and then like pulls her hand back up to her face, and she's like, "Oh, good, soot. It's not
thank
Nyx."
God. Oh, God. I'm looking at it like this, like
like you've never like dirt that you've loved more.
I'm so happy.
So you guys are effectively blind now. Now,
Very good.
Moana knows that there are definitely 2 paths, a right and a left path, but you can't really make them out very clearly at this point. So you guys have to sort of find your way to which path you want to go onto.
Can we hear each other if we yell?
Yes.
Okay.
And is there any sort of like are there some non-visual cues that we can pick up on? Is there like a smell or heat or something coming more from one path than the other?
Trust me, if there was heat, I'd be running towards it. Like, oh, heat.
There's no heat. There's not really. You can't really smell anything in the snow either. You can make out the walls of the cavern, and so you could definitely follow those. But again, it'll just ultimately you're deciding between right and left.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take the lead and say I think we should go right, just to pick a direction.
I'll go with whatever you say.
Good, because you're already holding my hand.
Hold on one second.
Lead the way. Oh, goodbye.
Sorry.
Josh, can you still hear us?
Even if he could, we couldn't hear him probably.
Oh, wow.
I can't. Hold on. Well, actually, here's what I can do. These headphones are a microphone.
Ooh.
Because I had a question just to ask you while you were wandering off.
No problem. Can you hear me now?
Yes? Can you hear us?
Oh wait, no, I can't hear you. Oh
Womp womp.
So that's weird. I can, if I change my, wait. If I do this, hold
Can
on.
you hear us now?
Hold on.
Rhubarb, 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 cucumber, cucumber. Rhubarb, rhubarb.
Peas and carrots. Peas and carrots.
Carrots, peas and carrots. Peas and carrots.
So that, no, that didn't work.
Torches.
Feminist lumberjack.
Sorry. Sorry, it didn't work.
Red leather, yellow leather.
What did you want to ask?
I wanted to ask, since Moana can make out the cavern walls, can I go up and feel them to be a guide for?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I just have to grab my reference map.
Guys, I don't know how I'm going to distinguish between my two characters because I don't do voices.
The time.
You can
Sam had a heavy
use
Kentucky
hand
accent
signals.
all along.
I always think of Niramore being kind of like breathy. Like kind of like very, I don't know.
Yeah,
Whereas
just like
Sam would talk more like me. Just kind of.
I can see that. You can work with that. So Sam just speaks as basically your voice, but Niramore, you add a little extra like airiness to it.
It's like when the McElroys try to figure out their voice.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys listen to the new Dust yet?
No, I haven't.
what
Are you
did you say?
happy?
The new what?
The new episode of Dust.
Mm-mm.
I haven't listened to any of Dust yet. I haven't even listened to the setup. Yeah.
Oh. Well, this isn't a spoiler. It's not plot related, but there's a moment in today's episode where Travis gets confused on which character he's playing. Because he's like, oh no, they all have the same voice. What have I done?
Is Travis?
What have I done?
Honey, you can't be in here.
Oh, honey, sweetie. Oh, honey.
Honey. Guys, guess what?
That was a good moment in Dust. Also, freaking every single one of these, Justin has been freaking killing it.
Yeah. Dude, his Mabim Bam has been on point lately.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, sorry about that.
But yeah, Augustus is fantastic.
Pardon me. I'm the ghost of what was his last name?
Georgia, that's amazing.
I don't remember. I appreciate that ghost pun. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you very much. Oh, classic. Yeah, that's you guys right now.
Hey, that was me like 2 days ago.
So,
Oh God.
okay, so you want to go to the right?
Are you telling me this cave is just we walked straight up into fucking Massachusetts?
That's,
You walk by some guy shoveling like, oh, what a wicked nor'easter! Don't take my spot. This is my parking spot.
Okay,
Who the hell is that?
so
So Moana's feeling the walls, and so I have one person's hand, and I'm assuming it's Finoa's.
It's me.
Whose
Okay.
hand does Niramore have? Are we like a daisy chain?
Yeah.
you could try to be. Yeah.
It's
Well, I
just
imagine-
flying like a flag, though. She's at the end.
I genuinely wonder if Lucian has ever held anyone's hand before.
I mean,
Oh,
Collins.
donkey.
Yeah, it might be.
I mean,
Sam's
just
gonna
Collins.
try to
really.
hold his hand.
Yeah, just Collins. Yeah. Sam?
Oh.
Oh.
Sam's hoping that it's Lucian's hand.
Okay, roll to see if it's Lucian.
Roll
Roll
what?
d20. Roll d20.
Okay.
Roll to perceive Lucian.
No, I'm just randomizing it.
Roll to smell Lucian.
I got a rock.
What'd you roll?
I rolled 8.
8. It's Somna.
I try to hide.
You hold a hand and you hope it's going to be like a large, strong hand, and instead it's sort of a daintier hand.
A wispy.
Yeah, but very soft.
Polished.
Very soft. Like
I am glad.
like-
I'm glad no one can see the expression of my face.
literally baby soft because only a week old.
Somna wears. Oh God, what were those like? Those plastic bands that got very popular in like 2011.
They're like animal shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wears those.
Amazing.
You sense
Yeah,
those.
you grab an arm and you can feel those. Just all up at the
So yeah, just
lots and lots of animal shapes.
Oh dear.
that's where they gave her like an allowance of gold, and she just was like, that's the first thing she saw, and she spent all her money on it. No, she has probably even less concept of money than Moana. Anyway, Moana is feeling the walls.
Okay.
That's D&D.
With one hand.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have you sort of. You don't really have to roll to navigate your way out because you can sort of feel the walls, and you did roll well, so your perception is heightened anyway at this moment. And you sort of wander down to the right. You notice that you're in a separate chamber now, and you're kind of climbing up. The hall that you're in is ascending, and as you ascend, the fog starts to clear, and you actually notice that the fog, your head sort of pokes out of the fog, and it's like you're standing in this like hallway full of clouds, and you notice that there is a snow-covered slope right above you that is clear. And there's this sort of the fog itself is sort of billowing down this pile of snow and into the other room.
So did we like go up a ramp of sorts?
Yeah, basically.
So if I keep walking forward, will the rest be able to follow me up? Do I have room?
So the only person so far that you're holding on to is Fanoa. So you'd have to call to everyone else.
Yeah. All right. Hey guys, up here. Follow my voice. We can see better up here.
Walk slowly. Be careful.
Okay, everybody roll perception. Except for Fanoa and Moana. Yeah, that's the one.
It sounds like I got a 10.
Okay.
Lucian got a 9.
Okay.
I just realized I don't
Is
have
Lucian holding anyone's hand? Is Lucian holding who's Niramore's hand?
Yeah, who's the least likely person for Lucian to
Nix.
That would
Or
probably
Breve.
Yeah.
Nix or Breve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess maybe Niramore's hand. Does that sound right, Val?
Okay. What did Niramore roll?
Niramore rolled a 22.
Ooh.
So you're actually fine. Lucian actually probably starts walking in the opposite direction. And you're just like, no, this way.
No!
I lost my buddy.
My buddy.
So you pull Lucian up this ramp.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Oh, hey. Didn't know it was you.
And Itzamna was holding hands with Sam. What did Sam roll for perception?
Oh, jeez, she sucks tonight. She rolled a. Hang on, 5.
Oh, geez. So everybody else is out of this fog and snow, except for Itzamna and Nero and Sam, and you. So like the rest of you can hear them sort of calling up to you, but you can't see them. They're in the fog.
Calling up to us.
No.
No, he's not. He's somewhere else.
Hey, I gotta go.
Character.
Also, I just want to say, Niramore has had all good rolls so far, and Sam has had all bad rolls with Niramore's dice.
Huh.
Wow, interesting.
Should have gotten separate dice for each character.
Well, I do have 2 sets.
Well, roll them both. Excuse me.
All right, so we're all, for the most part, we're all standing up on this thing, right?
Except 2 of you.
It's almost being left to
So what can
die.
we do to
She's
Can we
okay
just,
with
like,
it, for the most part.
follow it back down into the clouds?
Yeah.
Itzamna starts singing Winter Wonderland, which is a song she does not quite know how she knows, but it's a classic. So
I'm gonna need a taste of that in Insomno's voice.
I forget what the line is that I have in my head.
Walking in a winter wonderland?
In
No,
the meadow,
like,
we can build
the
a
first
snowman.
Sunday, snow is glistening. Well, what's the
In
word?
the
that comes with it?
lane.
In
In the
lane,
lane?
Yeah.
So in the lane, snow is glistening. Yeah.
In the lane? Is that what it is?
I think.
This is
But
literally
But it's distance, so it's like in
Lane?
the lane, snow is glistening. It's like just getting farther and farther.
Do
away.
either?
Like,
Does
what?
anyone want to try to go back in there to find them?
Yeah, can we do a daisy chain to like?
Yeah, you can do that. Who wants to lead it?
Not me. I'm good. Actually, I'm gonna cast a little flame. I'm gonna just sit by my little cantrip. Be like, nope, okay, I'm good here. Okay.
Moana is gonna be the end. She's gonna stay at the front, but Lucian's gonna go the other end and hold somebody's hand and try to.
Okay, so Lucian's gonna try to be the one looking for them.
Yeah, and Lucian's gonna be the one.
Okay, have Lucian roll perception.
Sounds like you'll need a hero.
Oh god, I
Did you
forgot
roll?
those were called silly bands.
He got a 6.
Okay, so Lucian can't find them.
Hi.
Who's
Rip.
Who's next to Lucian in this daisy chain? Who's second?
Niramore.
Niramore, could you roll?
Perception?
I'm gonna make a list.
Let's see. I should have my rolls memorized. 19.
19?
I'm
Okay,
really good at I'm
so
perceptive.
you managed to once again lead Lucian to where he's supposed to be, and Lucian finds the 2 who are left, and you guys manage to daisy chain your way out of this fog and snow, and you're all up, and you're you're in a hallway
Whoa!
that
was
has a big pile of snow. It looks like there's a hall sort of moving, branching off to the left, but there's this giant sort of pile of snow. Looks like the ceiling collapsed, and then there's another hall leading forward.
All right. Lucian is busy walking around and like trying to explore stuff. Moana's probably gonna stop and try to take it all in.
Okay.
So what can I roll for Lucian to look around? Do you just want a perception check?
Yeah.
3. Very bad at this.
Yeah, Lucian's not really picking up on anything. It's a lot of snow. That's what Lucian sees. It's just a lot of white and ice.
Have you ever seen this much snow? This much ice?
It's so beautiful. I'm half frostbitten, but I'm just so happy.
Wow. Just wow. Wow.
I know. I feel it. That's such a mood. That's such a mood.
It truly was such a mood.
The more general someone perceives something, the more it sounds like me too. The more specific it is, she's like, I don't know.
So you have one path that seems to be blocked by a lot of snow, and another path straight ahead.
Fanoa holds up her little flame to the snow, and she's like, "I got this, guys. It'll just take us 3 or 4 years, maybe."
Her head with all of her horns directly in the snow.
No, don't do that. Stop.
Oh no, they went out.
Okay. It's not worth that. It's not worth it.
What happens when they
can
go out?
Can I destroy water?
I mean, yeah. Oh wait, destroy water? That's a good question. Does destroy water work on ice?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Water and ice are different. They're chemically the same, but one is very cold. Just like you can't destroy water to steam, like you can't use destroy water to get rid of fog.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Just water.
But that's okay because we have the
Liquid
other
water.
path to go through. Just be like, can we keep moving? Can we keep moving? Come on. Can we make a decision?
I have something called Fireball.
You could try to do a fireball at this snow.
I mean, I could also do a Sacred Flame. I'm not sure if Fireball would be too maybe intense for it. But what do you guys think?
I can shoot an arrow at it.
Yeah.
Both characters could shoot. Well, no, actually, one has dual blades. Never mind. I mean, she could.
I'm looking at the empty pathway, and I'm just kind of like darting my eyes toward it. Like, can we just come on? I don't want to stand here for too long because it's freezing, and I hate it. So let's make a decision. Are we gonna try to get rid of this thing, or are we gonna move on?
Somewhere in another town, Grom is really proud of you.
Yeah, I know. We should have introduced ice earlier. We'd both be speeding through.
Kevin, by the way, is gonna try to lick the ice.
Very good.
Nice.
Awesome. I triple dog dare you.
It's mostly snow in here, so Kevin's just loving it. Kevin's actually just rolling around
happy Kevin. Yeah, so
is Constance here with us?
I think
no.
Probably
Constance
with
is the other group.
Oh, okay.
So here's what I was thinking. We could stick to the path that already seems clear. However, what might we miss along the way if we don't explore these opportunities that might be a little off the beaten path?
We could also die of frostbite. So I'm just gonna
I will make mention of something. You have a resource. Or do you?
Personally?
Who is the one? Isn't it? Who currently is holding the map?
The map?
You guys have a map. Do you remember?
Oh, I think Colin has it though.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Wait.
We have the potions and he has the map.
Wait.
All of our teams are split up.
I gotta reconvene.
I don't remember if he took the map or if he just copied it into his own notes. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure he copied it. He definitely took notes of it.
Rewrote it.
I don't know did you take the map? Because you're the one who found the map, right?
Yeah.
Did you take it from the library?
Yeah.
Okay.
You specified.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, roll to see if you took it. Roll to look into the. Roll to have a memory.
Here's what you're gonna do. Roll an intelligence check. No, a wisdom check. Roll a wisdom check.
I rolled an 18.
So that's pretty good.
Do I?
You took the map.
Add wisdom.
Yeah, I mean 18. You're fine.
21.
You had the foresight at that time to take the map.
Okay, that makes sense because she did want to like be
So
prepared.
you pull that book out and you open up to the map.
Okay.
And
Hey, I bet Colin would love that. Hey, wait a second. Where's Colin?
Um,
Where's the rest
Sam,
of our
Sam
team?
just starts laughing, just like chuckling under her breath. Colin.
Where's the rest of our team?
it
It is something we have not addressed.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how do we address that when all those characters are absent?
You guys have been separated. And actually, just to make it easier, as you're wondering that, the tunnel behind you that you just the area where you just came through, this huge chunk of ice collapsed, closing the tunnel behind you.
Well,
So now you don't have a choice.
okay.
This is devastating convenience.
That was the best turn of phrase. Devastating convenience.
That's the name of this dungeon.
Hold on, I'm gonna drop the
So
map
who
into
are we? Can I make a list?
Yes. You are.
Okay.
Georgia. I'm Sam or Nearmore.
Perfect.
What? Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So
Sam
I'm
is
assuming
good.
Team A is like all of us.
Yeah. Yeah, because we all found our own.
Yeah, you all found your own characters.
And yeah. Lucian?
I'm just gonna drop the
Lucian, yeah.
map into the chat again.
You forgot it's on the
Oh. She's doing okay.
Dane character.
She's
She's
doing alright. She'll be fine.
Thank you, Josh, for the map.
You're welcome.
So where
It's
do
the
we
map.
map.
So you are. Let's screen share.
Team B. Colin.
Coolin.
Nick?
Whoa.
Sorry.
Kept going.
I can see forever.
Wait, who has Kevin?
So you guys are here.
Kevin's with Sam.
Yeah, Kevin's my pet.
Basically in this area.
I didn't put Kevin.
Because you just climbed up.
Hang on. Josh, say that again?
No problem. The map indicates that you came down through here. And you went to the right and you climbed up incline. So you're probably over here.
Okay.
Because there's another path leading this way, and then there's this path.
Okay, I hold out the map and relay, I hold out the map and relay that information.
Whoa,
and I will say,
what?
you are looking for a throughway to a larger part of the cabin, the cavern, and you do not know where that is because that's a recent development.
Oh, okay.
You know it's somewhere in here, but you don't know where.
Okay.
So you're hereabouts.
Guys, I think we should kind of stay towards the left. It looks like there's kind of more that's more of a central area in the mines. In the caves, rather.
I'll take it.
I trust you.
Trust, mate.
All right. So how are you going to get through that
I
snow?
just pounded on my microphone.
The snow is okay. All right.
Burning hands.
Okay. So you use burning hands.
Mm-hmm.
And would the snow have to roll something?
I mean, the snow has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Well, I think it probably fails that dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Let's check. Yep. And you start to melt the snow. You're melting a little bit of a hole into the snow. It's not going very quickly, but it's steadily getting, meltier, essentially. There's a good deal of snow.
I don't care.
Also,
I'll get close to a person.
But you're slowly creating like a hole in the snow.
Niramore is gonna take out her shovel.
Nero? I forgot you had a shovel.
I still have the shovel.
Yeah, no, go for it.
I'm gonna get alongside her.
Standing
Yeah,
there
roll-
holding a shovel and being
Roll
like,
an athletics
huh,
check to use
if
your
only there
shovel.
was something.
You roll an athletics check to shovel away.
All right, athletics.
Yeah.
Well, I have a +0 to athletics, so
Nice. So a real advantage.
Hey,
9.
Josh, can you show
Nine?
us where we are in the map again?
Yeah, no problem.
Just while we, if you could
Yeah.
like leave your cursor there or something.
Yeah. I can do you one better.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Oh,
hop
look
on-
at this Windows 10 nonsense.
Yeah, right? Weird.
Look at those dogs. I don't know what they were, but they were cute.
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all these chickens.
In New Zealand, I've recently learned
Chickens?
they're commonly referred to as chooks.
Oh
No!
So you're there.
Okay, thank you. So we're trying to go to the right.
My computer can handle this no problem, by the way. It's a real pleasure.
That's
awesome.
That's so wonderful. I know exactly that feeling.
So it's not
so
even
we're
like
trying to
the
shovel out
fan's not even on.
to the right
Um,
or the left?
To the left.
So yeah, you're going this way.
Left to the left. All right.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah, Lucian's gonna break out his greatsword and start slashing at the snow too.
Of course
Just
it
because it
is.
seems like a cool thing to do.
Okay.
Wow.
Roll.
Fauna. Fauna. Noah just stands there uselessly.
Josh, what would you like me to roll?
Roll an athletics as well. Athletics check.
Athletics cheek.
An athletics check.
Athletics cheek.
That's one thing that he's very good at. Oh, but I rolled a 1!
Oh.
That's up to a 7, but I rolled a 1. God damn it!
So you slip on some ice and drop your sword
Ah!
into the snow.
God! Oh!
And it's like you're not harmed or anything. It's just like really embarrassing in front of
Yeah, that
whole
hurts
group.
the
You're the-
most. That
you're
hurts
the
me the most.
only dude in this group, and so you've embarrassed yourself in front of a bunch of girls.
I can't even. It was very slippery. Watch that spot over there. That spot? That's a slippery spot.
Noah doesn't even care. She's not looking.
Yeah. Okay, Lucian. Okay.
Damn.
Sure.
Oh, that was good. That was very good.
Lucian's gonna spend the rest of this dungeon like trying to regain the piece of
Redeem
meat.
himself.
Yeah, trying to regain his dignity.
Okay.
All right, Moana has
So
a hand.
sorry, I'm just drawing right now.
Okay.
Since you guys definitely make it in,
Okay.
I just have to draw this freaking map now.
Yeah.
Because you chose the biggest room to go in first.
It's the map. It's the map.
It's the map.
I'm the
It's-
fucking map. That's what I fucking said.
Right back.
Okay.
Okay. Kitty. Hi, bro. You talking?
Okay.
Hey, bro. Who's a good kitty? Oh,
Ooh.
ooh.
So you guys managed to make it through.
We
No
made it
problemo.
through the
Does it
snow
make
part.
That's really cool.
Ooh. There might be tape.
What? No, it's not magnetics. It's just tape.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
It's like that's going on way too smooth.
So, yeah, that's all
guys,
pretty
my
visible.
dog is having a running dream while she's sleeping next to me.
Aww.
Freaking cute. God damn it. Who said she could be so cute? That's not fair.
It's super.
Take her to
making
jail.
Yeah, she's
Take
making us all
Jail.
dog jail for
Dog
dogs.
jail.
Molly, you're gonna go to dog jail. Are you just gonna sleep?
Oh, she didn't even wake up when you said that? That's
Yeah.
even cuter.
We were wrestling so much before D&D.
Oh, man.
Okay. Went through the wilderness. Made it through.
I always think of Shrek. I always think of Shrek. I always think of Shrek when I hear that song.
I just
Like a
always
virgin?
think
I
right.
just always think of Shrek in general.
I'm just
I'm always thinking of Shrek.
I'm just always thinking about Shrek, though.
You know what? You know what's always on my mind? Shrek.
He's never far from my thoughts.
If you're gonna still draw the map,
Thoughts.
I have an important
it's not
video to
that.
share with everybody.
But I guess you could do that too.
If we're all thinking of Shrek,
Sure.
How long is it?
I have to find it.
Okay,
Oh, you don't have to
well,
watch the whole thing. Honestly, the
well-
first part is just the only thing good about it.
Because
It's a long one though, so you should definitely save it to watch in full later.
I have to draw these ice crystals.
I just put my headphones in. Can y'all still hear me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's absolutely no reason that this should be this good.
Okay. So here's this.
Okay.
And you're in a big place now. What do you want to do?
I just love the video. But yeah, let's turn back. Okay. Where's my cursor?
So you
man.
step
Can't wait to
into.
watch
I will say, once you manage to make a nice little like nice little tunnel in the snow, and you all sort of squeeze through it. You step into another room filled with mist. It is the largest chamber by far, so large that a small river runs through its center. And at the center of the room, the river is frozen, and steam rises from its banks. On the far side of the river are several massive and sharp crystal ice structures. Light glitters within them.
I wonder how much those are worth. Is it worth crossing the river?
Guys, whatever you do. Oh, wait. I was saying that as Lucian. It's a Moana thing. Whatever you do, don't look into the river. We shouldn't look into water.
it's
I've
not
learned-
safe.
Oh,
It's not safe to
okay.
look into water.
I've been doing
Fun
that
fact,
my whole
Moana
life.
even now has developed a habit of closing her eyes when she's about to take a sip of a drink, lest she sees her own reflection.
Oh my god.
God.
So
When
traumatizing
was the
was that
last time
time.
Moana took a shower?
Oh no,
I
she
mean, you don't
stinks so
usually
bad.
see your reflection in the shower.
And when my reflection
I see my tiny reflection in every drop.
Yeah.
Please
Don't
not good, guys.
Did anyone take a shower where they fill the bathtub with like an inch of water and then
I think we have functioning drains in this fantasy universe.
Yeah, do we have
for sure
irrigation?
do.
That's a good question.
I mean, like, yeah.
how
I mean, like,
far
yeah.
across is the river?
So the river is, I mean, you can see its
It's
smallest
only, like, a few
point is about
paces.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
And I'll say that
So we could just lay Breve across it.
Brief isn't with us.
10-foot
I
brief.
know. We should find Bree first.
And so these parts of the river, there's like ice, little like bits of ice floating, and then this middle part is almost pretty much completely solid.
Mm-hmm.
And then it starts to break off again. Like this is sort of the source of where it is coldest, essentially.
So part of it is like lake.
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of pooling in this area, but then it continues on.
But
So
it's
this is like
completely
almost
frozen in one of the areas.
Yeah, so in this area right here, completely frozen.
Sam is going to turn to the group in general and say,
And this is a slope, so you can go down to this, and then this also.
It's sloping down. Okay.
Yeah.
Sam is going to pose to the group like, do you guys think we should go towards those crystals there?
Well, I don't see anything over here. Afterthought, does
Sam
Noah see anything over here?
Roll a perception check.
I got a 19.
19. So you don't see much over here. You do
But
notice.
you see it really well.
You see it so well. You do notice, just looking around the area you're closest to, that there's a little bit of a crack right over here, a crack in the ice.
I love crack.
In the wall or in the floor?
Wall. In the wall. So there's like icy walls. Every wall seems to be made of ice. Like there's definitely stone somewhere behind them, but there's so much accumulation of ice that the walls are frozen with snow and ice. So you can see like there's like a little bit of a crack going through here. Also, this whole place is kind of like I said, dimly lit by the glowing of these weird crystal structures.
Sam rushes in and
Nice. Which way?
Towards the crystals. Her and Kevin are just gonna kind of like having fun with it, like laughing. We're gonna kind of run down the slope and try to cross the frozen water.
Okay.
Wait, both Sam and
so you step on the frozen water. Now you are a ranger, so but it is slippery. It's not really difficult terrain so much as very slippery terrain. So I'm going to have you roll a dexterity save. And
so
also roll one.
This is both Sam and Nearmore doing this?
Sounded like Sam and Kevin.
Sam and Kevin.
Oh, Sam and Kevin. Okay. I was going to say, oh my god, is Nearmore having fun? This is adorable.
No. Oh god, no. Well, I mean, Nearmore does have fun.
I was
but
like, this is a total change in character.
Nearmore's like a Catholic. Like she feels guilty about having fun. Okay, let's see. So I have disadvantage on dexterity, right?
Yes, you do, because you're so cold.
Okay.
Freezing.
Let me see what I got here. Do I have to roll one for Kevin as well, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Kevin's doing okay. Kevin's got a fur coat.
Nice.
I mean, you all have fur coats on, but Kevin's grows out of his skin. Her skin, sorry. Kevin's a girl.
Okay, so with disadvantage, I got a 10.
So you slip on the ice.
I fall.
You go whoop. Yeah, you fall and you land right on your back. You don't take any damage. You just sort of fall. So you're going to say you get about this far. Okay. And you fall. And the ice starts to crack.
Okay.
Around you.
Let me roll for Kevin.
Jack, no.
More graceful.
Yeah, you can hear this sort of splintering of the ice. And you're at the epicenter.
Good work, Sam.
Kevin got
Who's that? Insomnia or Fanoa?
Oh, wait.
Dick.
Wait, hang on. Oh, hang on. Sorry. I swear I'm not making this up. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Okay.
She got a 13.
Okay.
Sorry.
Kevin or Sam?
Okay.
Sam got a 13. Kevin got a 19.
So you actually managed to start moving across the ice without much trouble. And Kevin's doing a really great job too.
Just all the splintering and cracking was just a warning.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
you
like
still have
actually
to- when you step on the ice, it does sort of splinter a little bit.
Okay.
Not as much as it would have if you fell on it, but you can tell that the ice is thin.
Okay.
But you managed to get to the other side.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna run as fast as I can when I notice that.
So on the other side, Lucian is I'm sort of eyeing that narrowest spot. I think
Mhm.
Lucian's just gonna take a running jump and cross it.
Wait. Okay, so you're
Over
gonna
onto
try
the
to
crystal side. Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna say that this side. Sorry, actually gonna change it a little bit. So this bank is a little bit higher. You can still make the jump, but you're gonna have to make an acrobatics check
Okay.
to make your way across and land without harming yourself. So where you're gonna go, like right over here. So
Yes.
so Lucian can make that jump, but I'm still gonna make it because it's from above. I'm gonna make an acrobatics check.
Okay. 15.
It makes it.
Hooray!
And I land and I stick the landing and I throw my arms up like a gymnast.
Yeah, you look great.
Yeah.
Sam does a little
Yee.
like end zone dance. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go examine the crack.
Okay. You see. Who is going to examine the crack? Is it Fanoa?
Me, Fanoa. Itzamna is useless in every situation. We should know this by now. She needs to be told exactly what to do and when
By
to
the
do.
way, Miramore is like super interested in Somna.
What is
Oh yeah,
Isabel's class?
What?
she's a bard.
She's a bard, right? Or like a vocal
Yeah.
bard?
Singer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so
Yeah, her voice is her focus.
My voice is my focus.
Oh, boys.
Oh,
Fun
you guys just
boys.
reminded me of a
My voice is my focus. My voice is my focus, guys.
My voice is my focus. I'm so good at it. Yeah, so I'm looking at a crack.
A crack in the wall. It's a crack in the wall.
A crick.
A crick in the wall.
A crick in the wall.
Death? It means death.
It
It means-
death.
And I
Word
look in the
death?
crick and I see death.
So you see, it's dark in there, but there's
Well, yeah.
definitely you have dark vision, so you can make out that there is a small chamber that it leads to, but it is a very small, like narrow crack. You wouldn't be able to easily squeeze your way in there. It's made of ice.
Can Kevin just like flatten herself?
That's a good freaking. I've been listening to that since it was advertised, and it's good.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
I got
can you
distracted.
tell me a little bit more about the nature of this crack? Is it like when I see something in it,
So
is
good.
there something like at the end of like a little passageway? Or
Yeah.
is it just like
There's it looks like a small chamber.
Very important is the is the crack sort of roughly shaped exactly like Fanoa?
No.
No.
Does it go deep?
It goes
Yeah.
super deep
No,
into
no,
the
no.
mountain. It looks just like you, and you have an uncontrollable urge to get in.
Uncontrollable urge. Yeah.
No, but it is shaped like a butt.
No. It's just a human, like it's the height of a person thereabouts, but it's very narrow, and you couldn't easily squeeze through it. And it's made of ice.
Can I do a spider trick?
Do you want to turn into a spider?
Yeah, I'd like to do a spider trick, please.
Okay. You do a spider trick, and now you can get through it no problem.
Boop, 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 boop.
Do you just and
I'll
you
turn
find
into a
yourself in a small room. And it appears to be you notice that there's some mining equipment in here, and also there's a couple of small boxes.
Okay.
And there's actually an you see an exposed sort of part of the actual stone of the mountain is exposed in here, and you can see that it's been chipped away significantly at some point.
Yikes. Let's look in those boxes.
Presumably the mining equipment. Okay, are you gonna do it as a spider?
No, I'm gonna turn back into a human person that isn't a human.
A human being.
A human elf.
Elf
Half elf human.
Okay. So there are like 3 boxes.
Okay. Let's look inside box number 1.
What's in box number 1? Let's find out what's in box number 1. Hold on 1 second. It's that song. Weird, right?
That one.
Weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have to pay royalties on the immigrant song.
Oh shit. Oh god damn it. You see,
well, we already have to pay royalties for Winter Wonderland.
It looks
I think
to
that's
be
past the copyright.
I have news for you.
Oh, I look in the box and I see myself.
It's you. No, it's it looks like in that small box, diamonds.
I am no longer cold. I am so glad we came into.
Yeah, you see what looks like 10 diamonds.
What looks like diamonds? Now I'm wary.
I mean, you don't. They appear to be diamonds.
Okay.
They are hard-looking, clear, shiny stones.
This is in the crevasse, or
this is in a box in this little chamber that was through the crack.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right. I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to open up the other 2 boxes.
In the second box, you see it's like a small orb.
Ooh, I'm going to touch that even less.
And sorry, let me just look at my treasures. I wrote them down. A small orb made of, it looks like glass, and you can see there's sort of a cloudy shape moving inside of it. It looks like it has a cloud inside. It looks kind of like a remembrall. And you can look closer at that with an investigation check if you wanted to, but
okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
I'm gonna investigate
it.
Investigate.
I got a 13.
13. Okay, with a 13 you can say in the cloud there's some light, and it looks like sort of the crackle of thunder in there, and then the cloud, then the sort of outside of the inside of the glass rather starts to condensate, like there's like drips falling from the inside of the glass all around it, and then those disappear, and you see just like it starts to glow with like white sunny light, and then it starts to swirl and spin very quickly inside of it. The sort of cloudiness.
Can I reach out and touch it? Is it like hot?
Yeah, you can touch it if you want.
All right, I'm gonna test to see that it's not like burning hot. For some reason, I'm wary of that. If it is hot, though, I'm gonna put it right in my pocket.
It's not hot.
Okay, so.
But it feels, the weird thing. Here's the weird thing: is that when you touch it while it's sort of bright, it feels. You suddenly have this feeling like you're standing in sunlight. Feels nice, and you feel actually a little too warm.
Ooh.
How uncomfortable!
No, that's impossible.
Well, it's because it's because you're in furs.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, cool. So now I'm excited. I'm gonna put this right smack dab in my pocket. If I put it in my pocket, does it continue to have the effect on me?
No, you have to be touching it with your own hands.
Cool. So that's my pocket because that's easy to hold. And box number 3.
And box number 3, it's a little bit larger box. It's actually a long box. You open it up and you see a set of 5 javelins sort of bound together, and the end of these sort of tips of these javelins is sort of like a. I mean, I can draw them for you. They look like
dicks.
Like dicks. No, they look like this.
I wish they did.
Leaning a little heavy into those Harry Potter. Symbols,
I've
huh?
uncovered the secret Harry Potter room.
For that to happen.
So this is great. So, I was
Hagrid springs out and says, "You're a wizard, Fanoa!"
No, I'm a druid. What are you talking about?
Are there any wizards on our team?
My bad.
There's Colin.
Colin's a wizard.
Colin.
He's a wizard, Harry. So, okay. Now I've determined what's in these boxes, and I'm definitely very interested in the diamonds, but the javelins could be very cool as well. But I can't obviously bring these through myself, so are we gonna stay on me? There's a lot of other people here.
Yeah, let's see what everybody else is doing right now.
So we'll get back to me.
We'll get back to Fanoa.
Yep. I've had my box adventures.
No, there's no Harry Potter in this world. This is a world free of Harry Potter. If only a world could exist that was free of Harry Potter.
That's not a world I want to live in.
J.K. Rowling has systematically made me hate the thing I once loved. So,
I mean, Harry Potter hasn't really happened yet. It doesn't take place in like the 1980s.
I mean, this isn't the
early
past.
1990s, yeah.
90s, yeah.
I should,
Oh, I thought it was the past. I thought we were in the past.
no, just a whole different world.
A long time ago, far, far away, etc., etc., etc.
There's no Star Wars in this, are there?
There actually is Star Wars, surprisingly.
Oh, weird.
No. Right? But it's
Bix
like
is gonna ask to dress up as Boba Fett for Halloween.
here's the weird thing. It's not. It's just called Star Wars. It's a totally different thing.
No.
Does it still have Boba Fett in it?
No, but it does have Jabba the Hutt.
Weird.
Yeah, right.
Interesting.
So I think so Moana is probably just sort of taking in the room and probably like just sort of checking the walls to see if there's any interesting like carvings or anything, because that's proven helpful before. So Moana might actually be over by the crack that Fanoa found.
Okay.
I imagine.
So the walls, from what you can see, I'm not gonna have you roll perception for this. It's all ice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still probably gonna like spend some time looking anyways, just because I'm not sure what I don't see until I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. And so I've got my hands on the wall, sort of like looking around, inspecting it.
Okay.
But I'm nearby if Fanoa needs help with any loot crating, loot carrying. What are you doing in there?
Nothing.
You found treasure.
I'll be out in a few, Mom.
I know you found
Don't
treasure.
come in.
I'm busy.
I'm busy, Mom.
Mom.
Gosh.
Can I get
No,
some privacy?
You ever heard of privacy? Jeez.
Don't you knock?
All right, so here's how it shakes down. There were 3 boxes in here. One has some diamonds in it. I'm very wary to touch them because I don't lightly take a box full of diamonds for granted. So the other one has some javelins that are kind of spiked in an interesting way. You'd probably get a kick out of them. But there's also some mining equipment here. I'm gonna try to see if I can use the mining equipment to make this crevice a little bigger.
Would it be helpful if I were to cast detect magic?
I mean, you could. I don't know to what end.
Well,
I guess to see if the diamonds are.
You could do that once
Well,
they
I was
were
gonna,
out.
I was gonna let
You're
you
still
win.
you're
in
still
order
on the
to do that.
outside. Also, is here.
Yeah. So, like, I was gonna say maybe we could work on making this entrance a little bigger, and then you could come
Sure.
take a look.
Sure. I mean, detect magic does work through barriers
Okay, then you could detect magic.
within 30 feet.
I could
which is
also.
pretty
I mean, I
generous.
also have detect magic. It's
Yeah.
not like.
Definitely, somebody could detect magic and should.
I'm just saying. I'd rather focus on getting this pathway bigger first than like zoning in on these boxes.
All right, it's up to you. I have my magic hands all ready to
Okay.
go whenever you say yes.
Let's use our magic hands to get this hole bigger.
Oh, okay.
Use your magic hands on the crack, Moana.
I will I have the meat cleaver plus one hand axe. I think I'm just gonna pick away at the walls
Okay.
rather than using a spell.
Can I do the same thing on the other side?
Yeah, everybody roll an athletics check.
Everybody?
And careful.
I mean, you two. Go ahead.
You two will roll an athletics check.
Yeah, Mono, the edge.
I got an
Okay.
18.
Wow,
Okay.
I got a 10. I got a rock.
I got rock. So Fanoa helps a little bit, but Moana just sort of slams her way in there and breaks the ice.
The cat.
I'm coming to detect magic.
I have to detect the magic.
Don't detect any magic without me.
Are you detecting magic in there, young man?
Young man. Yeah. All right. So I assume I'm in there.
Yeah, you're in
Great.
there.
Good job. All right,
let's look at these.
You've
Cool.
opened it up.
Would you like to detect magic or shall I?
Shall we?
Shall we?
Well, you can detect magic. I'm just yeah, go ahead and cast it.
I cast detect magic. Although
Okay,
hey, here's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
It's a ritual spell. And in the past, Moana has always used her soot for ritual spells.
Yeah.
She's no longer collecting soot. So what do you suggest?
That's a good question.
I mean, I think I still have a little bag of ink on me, but I'm not sure how it works anymore.
Yeah, that would be something you'd have to find out, I think.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna try. Is there like a dusting of snow? That
Yeah.
I could. So I'm gonna try to like write out the glyph that I would typically do in soot, and I'm gonna try to write it in the snow instead.
Okay. And you do that, and something surprising happens. The flames on your horns momentarily get bigger and start to spread further down your horns. Just for a moment, it's just like a flash.
Oh my gosh!
And then a similar flash happens in the snow, and the snow and ice sort of melts, and suddenly there is glowing coming from some of the objects in the room. The orb is glowing.
The one in my pocket.
The one in your pocket. You can see in
Is that an orb in your pocket, or are you
something green and glowing in your pocket? And the javelins are glowing. I'd say also green, probably.
And so green. So I do know the school of magic using this spell. Could you tell me what that symbolizes?
So the green means transmutation.
Okay. It's this transmutation magic. on these things. And do anything else? Any on the diamonds or?
No, the diamonds are not magic. They're just, as far as you can
Those
tell,
are some
diamonds.
just plain mundane diamonds. I don't know why you would be interested in them.
Positively leaps at them.
Goofs them up.
Scoops them up.
They're just
Give them
plain
a little
old.
kiss.
It's just carbon.
Starts tossing them into my bag. Like, yep, all right, yep, get it, yep, awesome. Oh shit!
Yeah, so you
Phone's
got
on the
yourself
other side of the room.
10 diamonds. Diamonds.
10
Diamonds.
diamonds. Sweet.
10
Yeah.
diamonds.
All right.
Right.
So, it should, gosh, like, should we grab the javelins too? There are 2 of them, you said?
I'm worried
If you-
about those.
there's-
They're glowing green.
There's a bundle of 5 of them.
It's a bundle of 5 of them. Can I safely touch the bundle? Does it look mundane with my?
I mean, yeah, they're javelins.
Yeah.
The bundle is just like a leather cord
Javelins.
Oh, sure. Got it.
keeping them all together.
Yeah, this could be interesting. I don't think I can use a javelin. But do you think you might be able to use these?
I don't really want to carry them.
Okay, I get it.
Can we take one?
Yeah, you could just take
Biology?
one.
I also want to take one of these picks, though. I feel
Okay.
like this would be super useful. So
you
I'll take a
an ice
javelin and a pick, and then also my spear. I'm ready.
So all sorts of things. Okay, yeah, you grab those.
All right. Would you like a javelin as well?
Sure, why not?
Someone can use a javelin if we can't.
That's right. Actually, you know what? And I pick up the whole rest of the bundle, just so we have them.
We
Okay.
emerged with diamonds and glowing javelins. Javelins.
So the javelins aren't glowing; they're just sort of blue and.
They were just glowing because I could see the.
Yeah, because the
Oh,
magic. Yeah.
They're glowing because of magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All
You're
right,
back.
so I'm gonna just put 4 javelins down on my items list, if that's cool.
Do it.
I might just. Don't dare me.
Oh, I do.
Don't you dare me.
I double dog dare you.
Wow.
Dare.
Yeah.
4 transmutation javelins.
Same.
Cool. All right.
Okay. What do you want to do now?
Well, it's a Neuromore and
A dance.
Sana haven't moved from the entrance yet.
That's true. They're just chilling.
I
you guys
imagined that Nearmore at least was just kind of, put off, was just kind of like watching Fanoa and Moana. I don't know. She's not being super interesting right now.
She's a little
It's okay, she's
distracted about
taking
the
it in.
fact that she's right next to Itzamna.
Yeah, what's Itzamna doing?
Um,
You're a jewel crab by association, so
well, I thought I was inferring that Nearmore was distracted by Itzamna because she's like, wait a minute, that's the Asmar.
yeah, she is. Nearmore.
Wait, Neuromore does still have Face Taker, right?
Yeah,
I think so. I think
Yeah.
I do, which is
Yeah.
absolutely you do.
Extremely badass.
Wait, no, you don't. Sorry, you don't have Face Taker.
I don't.
No, it's
Why?
a
Where'd it
magic.
go?
It's a magical item. Oh, you still have it. You just don't have it on you.
Oh shit! It's back at the depot.
Yeah.
But
So
like,
we couldn't bring any magical items in with us, but now we have these javelins that seem to be magic. Is it okay to use things we find, you think?
Yes, absolutely.
yeah, I
Of
think
course, we just
actually,
can't
You're
put
allowed to use
anything in.
magical. You specifically are allowed to use magical items that you find, and you're also allowed to brew potions and stuff.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I just meant in the general sense. Does she have it?
Yes, she does. She still owns it.
But yeah, Georgia. Yes, Nearmore's like being super awkward and kind of like she really wants to just like sit down and talk with Itzamna, but
And we're in the middle of everything.
yeah. So she's just kind of like
Oh,
Is she just kind of like hovering nearby, just like looking for an opportunity to start a conversation?
So, you were reborn recently. So was I.
What weather we're having? Such weather.
So both of our partners ran across the ice. Do you know what love is? No.
Love is a many splendid thing. Love lifts us up where we belong. All you need is love.
Ooh.
All you need is love.
But yeah.
Raquel's got to eat.
You lined up on the street.
Stop. All right.
Miramore's kind of overwhelmed by like, you know, because she
all.
wants to kind of keep an eye on everyone, but everyone's split up at this point.
Yeah, everyone's just kind of like, as soon as we entered here, we were like, whoop, and just took off.
Let's check out the whole damn place.
So I'm gonna kind of like I'm still holding Insomnia's hand.
Friends.
No, I mean not necessarily romantically. I don't know
No,
what.
just friends.
It's just cute.
It's on swinging her arm with you.
It's just adorable. Come
I'm gonna
on.
go along with it. But I'm gonna
the best ice cave you've ever been in your whole life.
You know it is. It is.
I'm so glad you feel that way. Should we jump in the river?
I mean, probably not. Probably not. And I like
Last time I saw water like this with steam coming out of it, it was nice and warm. It might be just what we need at this time.
Maybe
amazing. That's really good role play.
Before you just jump in, maybe just test it. Maybe. And I'm like death gripping her hand.
Let's go closer to the water.
And I just start like walking forward and like tugging like an excited puppy, just like going right forward.
Yeah, I go
exactly.
with her, but I'm very like anxious.
Oh, this water is hard over here. This is not the same kind of steam water that I'm used to. What should we do now?
I feel misled. This is not what I was promised. I was promised water.
Oh, this is not correct for water.
So honestly, because Manoa.
Dude, I did the same thing not too long ago. I was like, Foana. Why is this happening?
It's like when Manoa dresses up as Moana, she's Foana.
I specifically, when I was picking a name for my character, I specifically was like, I can't have an A at the end for that.
Yeah. But now we have Insomnia anyway.
But yeah, so honestly, because Moana and Whanoa are together, I'm kind of like
they're an item.
No. I'm kind of like keeping towards them. I don't really care what Sam and Lucian do so much.
Yeah, so you're like generally within a cluster of people.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, if Insomnia is kind of leaning towards the water, I'm kind of like a little bit of resistance back towards the jewel crabs.
Yeah. So Insomnia starts stepping onto the water.
Okay.
Very carefully. Just, she's experimenting with it.
Yeah. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Both of us are just Insomnia.
Just Insomnia. She's the only one to step out.
I'm like leaning.
Roll on a better surface. Oh. She has a disadvantage.
Yes, she does.
Oh yeah. Miramore has advantage.
Wait. How do I do disadvantage again? Roll twice and take the lowest.
Lower. Yeah.
Okay. I think I might have already hit the lowest. Yeah. Okay. So that's why I was confused. I was like, either gonna get just lower than that, or so she got a 4.
Okay. So she slips forwards and lands like she takes a step and then just just falls right forward onto her face. And she's gonna take
very painful.
She's gonna take just 1 damage. She catches herself. She kind of scrapes her hands as she's landing. I mean, she's got gloves on, but it still hurts.
Miramore scrambles to help her up. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Are you stepping onto the ice to help her up?
Uh,
Or are you doing it from the edge?
Do I look up and my nose is just bleeding?
Yeah, I guess.
I am
I
doing
step onto
good.
it, yeah.
I think.
Okay, so you try to pull her up from the edge. You manage to get her to her feet. And you see right where you landed, a little bit of a spidery crack starts to form in the ice.
Almost in the same place that Spider
Almost.
Crest had conveniently started to form already.
And they're actually meeting up with those spidery cracks.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have you both roll a perception check.
Okay. I am near a more right now.
No.
I have
That's
very good
correct.
perception. Oh, good. Okay. I got a 12.
Okay. What did Somna get?
I didn't know it somehow had 0 perception.
I have +6 and I got a 12.
You got a 6.
Uh,
Wow.
She got a 14.
Okay, so Insomnia is actually the first one to see it. I think it's just because you're still looking down at the ice as you're being pulled up from it, and you
My
see a
face
dark.
is bleeding.
You see a.
Oh,
and
it's
then
cracking now.
you see under the ice an enormous dark shape moving.
Ooh, that's exciting and also terrifying.
Do I notice it or just
You don't.
okay?
There's a shape under there. I saw it moving. And I point down. It's like a big, big black shape just moved under the ice, and it's also cracking.
Josh, I'm gonna look and try to see if I can discern anything about it.
Okay, roll perception.
17.
17. Okay, you can see that there's definitely it's a huge shape moving under the ground, under the ice. It seems to be something swimming under there, and it's getting larger as if it's rising.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna kind of look over my shoulder again, like kind of towards the jewel crabs, and shout, "Hey guys, there's something in the water here."
Something in the water.
No, there's something in the water, all right.
and it's not fluoride.
I don't need fluoride. I don't know what fluoride is. So that's it.
The
And I'm just sitting on the ice, like
fluoride. Dang.
Is
What kind of world
Samna Samna off the ice now?
I think I was still
yeah.
on the ice. Oh no, you pulled me up.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out if I got you like off the ice or.
You're off the
I
ice.
got
Okay, cool.
Okay. Are we good?
So
Are Sam
Alright,
and
so
Vincent
did you
just like
get-
dancing over there?
yeah, they're just hanging.
So I think Moana definitely comes over to see what's going on, and I assume maybe Fanoa does too.
Yeah.
We're probably
Fanoa's
just coming
peeking
out
in.
with our javelins.
They're just holding javelins and nobody questions it.
So nothing to see here. Meanwhile, on the other side of the river, unless you guys are making a lot of noise, I think Lucian is busy sizing up the crystals for like how he's going to kick them.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna
unless
start
you guys are
punching
making
those
a lot of
crystals.
noise, I think he's a little self-absorbed with like
Yeah.
this would be some cool like parkour kind of situation in here.
And Lucian notices like there's kind of a slight pulsation to the crystals. Whatever's
Still
inside of the crystals.
Thinking though in his head like to kick or not to kick.
Yeah, for sure.
Are they ice crystals or are they rock crystals?
They are crystals made of ice. Yeah.
But they're like pulsing a little bit.
There's a light on the inside
Okay.
of the crystals that is
Interesting.
pulsing. And you then suddenly everybody hears a thump, and then the spidery cracks start to spread, and there's definitely a dark shape right under the ice, and then another
crack my
thump, crack, crackle, crackle, thump,
And again,
crackle, crackle.
Is it really, really, really loud, or is there a chance that Lucian doesn't hear it? This is very
Lucian
important.
probably heard it
Okay.
at this point.
Is
Because
it?
I think
is it-
Lucian had just decided like kick. And so I think he was probably like revving up for like a roundhouse kick before.
I picture him like stumbling mid kick.
Yeah. He's
crackle,
like
crackle.
just sort of
I
He
picture
caught
him
on.
actually making a connection with the ice, and then that thud happens right at the moment, and he's like,
He's just like,
"Damn!" And he looks down at his own leg.
yeah, that's totally what happened.
What do you guys want to do?
So, is something like pushing up against the ice? Can we see?
It appears to be the dark shape seems to be moving against the ice and it's
And
like
how big is
It
it?
wants to come play. And
it's-
Fanoa's like, I
is-
don't want to play.
it is about
It's a Dargon.
this big.
Doggone Dargon.
It's a
It's big.
Dargon.
I'm gonna ready my bow, like just instinctively.
I'm gonna hold my 2 javelins.
I have a javelin that
Okay. And then suddenly
Oh shit! I don't like this.
a burst of water blasts out of the ice, just like a stream, like a geyser of water, just breaks open the ice. Ice flies everywhere. Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw. Everybody who's close to it. So all these guys. And,
Okay.
and also Sam.
So everybody but Lucian.
Oh, also Sam. Okay.
Yeah.
1 second.
Moana got a 5.
Okay.
Miramore got a 12. He's pretty.
Moana's going to take 3 cold damage.
Okay.
Miramore got a 12.
Nearmore's fine.
Okay. And what was it? Sorry, dexterity? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So basically, you got hit by a chunk of ice. Is what happened.
Okay.
Yikes.
Sam got a 10.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, a 10.
Sam's okay.
So Fanoa got a 5, and Itzamna got a 9.
Okay. They both get hit by chunks of ice.
Oh, great.
1 for Fanoa.
Ice for Fanoa, ice for
Four.
Itzamna.
4 for Insomnia. Insomnia's taking some hits.
Oh, yikes. This
Yeah.
is less
Poor-
than fun.
Poor precious Itzamna.
And then bursting out from onto the ice, the cracking ice, is a creature. A huge creature that looks a little something
Like a Kyogre.
like a
Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah.
like the Kool-Aid Man. Yeah. How did you know? It
I
was
just
the
know these
Kool-Aid
things.
Man.
How
No.
many damage did Fanoa take again?
What?
I was writing down Itzamna's.
No. Yeah,
On
1.
the ice. 1. Okay.
1 cold. So not a lot.
Oh, they're equal.
So I'm going to screen share real quick to show you what this fool looks like.
Lucian
looks-
runs over, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. And roll initiative, if you would.
If you
That's a
don't mind.
D20, right?
And remember your initiative this time. You have the same initiative as basically the jewel crabs are rolling initiative, and the heroes just go at the same time.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, God. Miramore rolled an 8.
It looks like this.
Cool. I love it.
Cool.
Ooh.
And you guys
am a
can
big
roll.
fan.
No, I don't think he shared this information with you.
I don't have my notes with me, but I know.
No, actually, Nearmore, you recognize this creature.
Yeah.
This is the creature that you were talking to Nyx about. This is an Orcoliath.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember what it was called, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I remember
So-
like doodling like what I thought it looked like in my notes.
Oh, Goliath.
It looks like that.
Sexy.
So Fanoa got a 13, but Itzamna actually got a 21.
Okay, and Lucian and Moana both got a 4, except Moana rolled a 1. So I don't know how that affects it.
Okay.
They both ended up being modified to 4, but hers was a 1 to begin with.
Okay. So, sorry. Go through the numbers one more time. I was Xing out of that.
Starting with me?
And roll just for the jewel crab, not for. Yeah, starting with who was the highest?
I think Isamna was.
Isamna had a 21.
Okay.
No,
Again, we're rolling for jewel crabs only.
Oh, jewel crabs only.
Yeah.
Okay, then 13.
13? Okay. What did Val, what did Nearmore get?
An 8.
8, okay. And Keith, what did Moana get?
4, but rolled a 1.
Okay. So that's a 1.
Okay.
So you're last.
Yeah.
And so bad news is this Philo goes first. So this creature jumps up and is going to make 4 attacks, which is pretty wild, but that's the way it goes. So first, it's going to make it has this giant claws, and it just rakes them. It goes over to Itzamna, who is close to it, rakes them against Itzamna, but misses because it only rolls a 5. So you're okay. So Itzamna dodges out of the way just in time.
Yeah. It wants to play.
Then its tail swings out and whips towards Sam.
Ooh.
And plus, okay. So, what's Sam's AC?
Let's see. Sam's AC is 17.
17. So it misses. Sam managed to also dodge out of the way, and it sort of is still scrambling out of the ice. So it's not. It doesn't really have good footing. It's going to try to bite Itzamna again. And that's going to hit, unfortunately, for Itzamna.
Itzamna dies.
Itzamna gets bit. Sorry.
Okay.
What's Insomnia's AC?
Give me 1 second. It is 15.
That's what I thought. Okay. So yeah, that's still a hit. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So that's it's 11 damage.
Yikes.
It takes a bite out of its son.
Yeah.
It just chomps at her.
Machi.
And then
Machi.
and then it actually is going to move further down. Oh, I've messed it up. No. The tape. Oh,
the tape, no.
It's going to run up here and sort of climb up this ledge. Kind of. And it's going to shoot. It's going to sort of aim itself and shoot 2 blasts from its blowhole of just freezing water at Fanoa and Moana. And you guys, that's a ranged weapon attack. What's your ACs?
14, because I'm not wearing my snakeskin overcoat.
13.
That's a miss and a hit. So it's going to hit Moana. Sorry.
That's okay.
And you're going to take 17 points of damage, cold damage.
God God
You get
damn.
cold. Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
It's chilly. Not fun in there.
No.
So yeah, that's his turn. He does a lot.
Jeez Louise.
Next up is Fanoa and Itzamna. Right?
Give me
You got
2
the
seconds.
16?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do magical creatures work like Pokemon? Just like instantly the first thing was like, thunder attacks work good against ice.
Actually,
That's probably
Niramore.
false. I'm not remembering.
They're good against water.
Niramore.
Thunder is good against
Do
water.
you remember
Who's good
any
against-
of the details that you remembered about the Orcoliath?
That depends if I can find my notebook or not.
If you can't find your notebook, I can have you roll an intelligence check.
Oh, yes, I found my notebook. Yes. Now the question is, did I write it down? I didn't really write anything useful about it.
Okay, roll an intelligence check.
20?
All right. You remember that it is vulnerable. Guess what? It works like Pokemon. It's vulnerable to lightning.
Yes!
Amazing.
Now, if you want to point that out to your, you can, as a free action, point that out to your teammates.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell it.
It's vulnerable to lightning!
Yeah, like honestly, I'm just gonna shout it.
Then do it. Shout it. Role play.
You guys, it's vulnerable to lightning.
And
I bet it at the library. It's at your fucking library.
Moana goes, I told you libraries were good for you. Nobody listened to me.
It's a very useful piece of knowledge you found in a book or scroll. I'm proud of you.
It was actually from her memory, so it wasn't from a
We
library.
also find a map.
But you did find that map.
It's true.
So, kind of in a little bit of a fit of panic, can Fanoa just chuck one of the javelins?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, like lightning, and then she looks at the top of the javelin that
that's a
has the.
simple martial weapon, so I think you're proficient.
Give me 1 second. Yes.
Yeah. So roll plus dexterity and proficiency.
Am I at a disadvantage?
Yes.
For dex?
For dex.
Okay.
Yeah, you just roll with disadvantage for this attack.
Wait, is my proficiency +2 or 1? Is
Your
that?
proficiency at this level is +3, I believe.
Oh, okay. I didn't make note of that, but I will.
Wait, hang on. Sorry if this is a shitty question. Was that Niramore's turn?
No.
Okay.
It was not. Let me just double check on your proficiency bonus. I didn't include it in the thing. That was done with me. But I'm pretty sure it's +3.
Okay. So, dex +3. Gonna be 15.
15?
Oh wait, no, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Oh. That's not gonna be 15 at all. Yeah, it's gonna be 9.
9? Okay, so it goes a little wide.
It lands in the water. Ah!
Yeah, so you have a +3 to proficiency. It's gonna land It actually you hit it past it.
Puppy.
It goes right into one of the ice
Oh, wow.
structures.
For a second, I'm like a little like, oh, I missed, but that was pretty cool.
Now it's Itzamna's turn.
Itzamna is still kind of reeling. I
Wait,
think.
are we going straight to the heroes?
Yeah. So
Okay, so did
it's
Moana?
gonna be no. So it's gonna be each. So the way it works is your turn is both your turn and the hero's turn.
Oh,
I see.
okay, got it.
And if you want the hero to go first, you can have that happen.
Okay.
Got it.
You get to choose, basically.
Sorry, I missed that.
So Noah had a failed flailing.
Flailing.
Itzamna
Flailing.
is a little bit out of range for it, but she's not going to try to move. Because she's just got like a big bite out of her. Her whole, it's just a big, like, bite mark over everything.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have her cast blindness, deafness.
Nice.
She's like, don't hurt anybody.
Okay, what does the Orcoliath have to roll?
16.
Is that a wisdom?
Wait, no, sorry. That's my spell save DC.
Okay, I have to beat a 16.
Yes.
Or is it a wisdom? Or constitution?
I don't know. It doesn't say on the sheet.
Hold on, look it up. Constitution saving throw. Okay. Okay. Let's see that roll. It has to be the 16.
Do I have to
16?
roll a 16 or?
No, I have to beat a 16. You said that's
Oh,
what you
okay.
said, right?
Yep.
That was okay. Good news. Just failed. So
Nice.
great news. It is now blinded and deafened. And so now it's like its tiny little whale eyes are like squinting, and it's like looking around like what the fuck? Where did all the lights go?
What the? Yeah, it's just what the fuck?
I could see before, and now I can't see, and I don't like it, and this is bad, and I hate it. Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
next up is Niramore.
That hurt.
And I'm sorry this is going a little late, you guys. I was thinking we get to the end of this round and then we decide what to do.
Okay.
That's cool with you guys. Okay. So Niramore.
It's fine and
And Sam. Niramore and Sam.
Sam and Niramore.
Sneeramore.
Wait, sorry.
More.
Nam.
Nam.
I remember Nam.
Say,
Hooray,
sorry.
I'm Mel.
Say that again.
It's your turn.
As Naramore?
And Sam.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to fucking shoot the
Nam.
thing with my bow.
Sounds good. With your crossbow? Cool.
My
Shoot it with your crossbow.
Hang on a second. Where's my fucking okay. Okay.
Your high caliber crossbow now.
I just roll a D8, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to roll a d20 first
Oh, okay. All right.
to see if you hit it.
Oh, fuck off. Just a D20 straight?
Yeah. I mean, plus d20 plus dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay.
So you're adding
I have so many characters.
4 and 3. You're adding 7 to your d20.
All right, so 9.
9. That's gonna miss.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fair enough.
Okay, next up is Sam.
Sam.
Oh, but this is a favorite enemy of yours.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's
a
elemental.
monstrosity. It's a monstrosity.
Oh, it's a monstrosity. Okay, cool.
Let me just see what that is. I'm just looking at what that entails.
Yeah, I'm looking at that too.
So, favorite enemy.
+4 damage, advantage on.
Right, +4. Okay, so so that wouldn't affect that roll.
Okay.
So you still missed. But if you'd hit more. Okay. Next up is Sam.
And let me pull up her character sheet. Were there any? Sorry, I know this isn't the time to be asking this. Was there any damage advantages when I got my scimitars serrated?
Yeah. So serration gets you you get an additional if the target has half its remaining HP or less.
Okay.
You get an additional 1d4. This guy's still got pretty much all of its HP. So
okay. Let me see. All right. So my scimitar. Can I use both of them in one turn?
Yeah. You have dual weapons, so you get to use both of them regularly.
All right. So it says, 1d6 plus Dex modifier. So 5 + 4. Does that sound right?
Yeah, +3. So it's 5 + 7. So that's 12. That's a miss.
And then my attack bonus. Do I add that? Sorry, I'm not used to combat.
No problem. You would be adding. You'd be adding. So it's an attack. So you add your dexterity and your proficiency. So that's +7 total.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So 5 + 7. So
yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. Shit.
But you have another attack. You have 2 scimitars.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, well, I got the same thing.
Okay, so those are 2 misses. Sorry.
Damn it. All right.
Next up is Moana.
Well.
Can next up be Lucian, actually?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I do Lucian first? Okay, because I think, so I want to try something that is like a little complicated and very Lucian-like.
Okay.
And that would be to like jump up where that javelin pierced the ice thing.
Okay. Okay. So you could just run over there.
I'm gonna run over there. And in fact, I had tried to run over there earlier, but I don't think you heard me. Before we rolled initiative.
I'll allow that. Yeah, because you did mention that was before we were in initiative. So
yeah,
you can be like right here.
So I want to like jump up onto that javelin, spring off of it, and try to land on the thing's back so I can pierce it with my short sword. Or actually, if I could do it with a different sword, that'd be cool too. But those are slashing, and I kind of want to pierce it.
So that's a pretty cool move. Let's see. How many attacks do you have?
You're
a fighter, so you should have like at least one more.
I have a battle master archetype. So I'm not sure what that means for my. So I'm trying to read the. I have a second wind, and I have an action surge, and I have superiority dice.
Hold on. Let me pull up the fighter stuff. Let's see. So you do have your action surge. You also have an extra attack. Yeah, so you have one extra attack. So you can either use your action surge to do that move, or and then you could do 2 attacks, or you could use one of your attacks to do that move. That's a little house rules of mine.
Okay.
So it depends on. Do you want to do 2 attacks, or do you want to do 1 and do the move?
You know what? If I'm jumping onto this thing, I want to go all out because it's going to be pretty dangerous. So I think I'll use my action surge, even though I know it's kind of early.
Okay.
So I'd like to use that move to jump on there.
Roll an acrobatics check.
Okay. Dice don't fail me now. All right, that's going to be a 13.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. And
So you jump onto its back.
Yep. I think first thing I want to do is short sword, right in, and just like pierce right into its back.
Okay, roll an attack.
I'm so sorry. That'll be my roll plus
strength plus proficiency.
Okay. Great. It's been so long.
Sorry.
So that's an 8.
That's a miss.
Okay. And then I'd like
you try to like land with your sword and you kind of slip and have to regain your footing and you lose that attack.
Okay.
So
but I have 1 more attack. Then I want to grab my greatsword and just like slash him. Can I do that with one hand?
Yeah, you can use a greatsword one hand.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I wanna do that. So that's so I have a +2 to one-handed as well.
Cool.
And it's 2d6 slashing.
Okay.
So so I'll just roll first and hope that works. Please, please, please. A 21.
That's a hit.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yay.
All right. So roll damage.
So I do 2d6 plus the 2.
Okay.
Right? And is there anything else I add to that?
You add your strength.
Okay. So that's going to be, start with a 6. Nice. And a 6. So we got 12 for that. And then plus 5. So that's 17 damage.
Nice. Okay. 17 damage.
And I'm on top of the thing now.
And now you're on top of the thing. And that's
Please, friends, bear that in mind when you attack the thing.
That's a real situation you're in. Okay. So now it's 9:20. Do you guys want to call it for the evening and continue with this battle next time? Maybe
Can I just have Moana do her 1 turn and then we'll...
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot about
That's
Moana.
okay. She's already holding a javelin, so I just want to have her throw the javelin.
Absolutely. She's right there.
She's holding a javelin. Let the lady throw a javelin.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I didn't mean to.
She rolled a 1. She deserves to be overlooked a little bit.
No. Okay.
Why can't we just throw a javelin?
Cool. So I've never had her throw a weapon before. It's just a simple weapon, I think you said, for Fanoa. All right, so I'm gonna roll to attack.
Okay.
Oh God, I got a 1! Moana!
Oh man. So you've never held a javelin. And
no fucking clue.
And
God damn it, if I take damage because of this, I'm gonna be so upset.
Moana stabs herself.
So, Moana goes to lines up to throw the javelin, right? Does the whole Olympic pose and then steps and slips on some ice.
Oh God.
Moana tumbles, throws the javelin, tumbles onto the ice. And you don't take damage, but you're now on this cracking ice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say
and I'm probably prone, huh?
You are prone on the ice. The ice is cracking a lot around you, a lot. It looks like if you moved, the ice would crack. But interestingly enough,
I'm so glad we took some extra time for Moana.
The javelin falls into the water. As you throw it, the javelin sort of flies out of your hand. And as it flies out of your hand, you notice that it transforms. and
It was a robot in disguise?
it turns into a bolt of lightning.
Oh.
And
Oh.
it lands in the water. It's weird that the other one didn't do that, but it's
The water
because
that
it hit
I'm
the
on?
it lands in the water, not that you're above on the ice. And there's a sudden flash of light, and you hear the creature just scream out as it takes damage.
Shit.
Lucian, fortunately, is fine actually because the creature's rubbery body absorbs all of the lightning damage.
Oh, how convenient. What a day to be Lucian.
Okay, and it takes. It looks not happy about it. It's what the situation is.
Okay. How does it look overall right now?
The creature?
Yeah.
I mean, it's sturdy.
It's dirty. Is it bloodied by any chance, or is it just kind of?
No. The cut went right into its blubber. It was a good cut, so it's got a big scar on it, and now it's looking like very shaken, and it's still blind.
Okay.
So we're gonna have it do one more move before we end.
Okay.
With complete disadvantage because it's blinded. For a minute. So it would have rolled a 20, except that it didn't. And it rolled an 11 at Itzamna. No, sorry, at Finoa. What's your AC?
13.
Well, it missed. So it tries to bite at you. It doesn't do a good job. It tries to use its blowhole to push Lucian off of it. But also like sprays in the totally wrong direction, even though it can feel Lucian. It tries to swing its tail at Sam, though it doesn't even see Sam. It actually swings its tail. It moves a little bit. It actually starts to climb backwards out of the water. It moves and it swings its tail at the crystal of ice and shatters it. And there's an explosion of light.
There's a javelin in it, right?
Yeah, actually, you're right. There's an explosion of light and lightning as the javelin cracks and a burst of radiance shines out. Could Lucian and Sam please roll Constitution saving throw? And I'll have him roll a Constitution saving.
Yeah, that's a 19 for Lucian.
Lucian's fine. Lucian's just hanging on there.
You're on mute.
I'm on mute.
I get it.
No, sorry, Val.
Fail.
Oh no!
What?
What'd you roll?
I got a 1.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Bad
no.
news.
Oh, dag. Oh, dag. Oh,
Dad,
dag.
no.
So you got. It's not too bad. You take 3 radiant damage.
Oh, okay. That's not terrible.
It's gonna take 7 radiant damage. I don't have to tell you this, but I will. And it's gonna take 2, 7 radiant damage. So that's pretty good.
That was lightning damage at the end there?
Yeah.
Good. Nice.
So yeah, it's now it's starting to look a little rough. Not like dying, but like definitely like it's taken some bruises. And it's mad. It's very angry. But you'll have to wait till next time.
All right.
You'll have to wait till next time to find out what it does in its anger.
Oh,
Maybe the
boy.
rest of our team will find us.
Does it
Because
evolve?
it has one more move.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna leave it on a fun cliffhanger. I hope I remember.
Evolve.
One more power move.
What's worse, evolving or digivolving?
Oh, digivolving, of course.
Digivolving, for
Because you
sure.
can mega digivolve or like warp
digivolve
digivolve,
and
where
you
you're
get
like jumping up multiple levels.
You turn into like a god.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
And then if you fail, you just turn into an egg.
I'm a humanoid angel now. Before I was a weird little monster, but now I'm a literal humanoid angel.
Humanoid
But
angel.
now I'm an angel and I have pecs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird,
I have
right?
digipecs.
Digipex.
Ugh. This is why I
Gross.
couldn't watch Digimon. I was like, oh, these guys are kind of cute. I dig it. And then they digivolved, and I was like, change the channel. I can't do
Not
it.
for me.
Not for
I
me.
was
No, too
obsessed
many
with
pecs.
Digimon, and I still have a soft spot for it. So,
Oh, I dig it. I like
yeah,
the movie.
some respect, please. Don't yuck my yuck.
A little respect.
Yeah.
No, I was just scared of the Digivolves.
That's fair. I'm just gonna leave the freaking map up where
No,
it is.
do it.
Awesome.
Because I'm not gonna use that anyway.
Like,
So
freaking do it.
Sweet.
I'm gonna make freaking do it.
Like freaking just do it already.
I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, you did it.
Part Nikki, part.
No, I forgot all about that bit. He did it. Okay, before this totally dissolves, let's adjourn.
Let us
Alright.
adjourn.
Thanks for a fun session, and
Yeah,
everybody,
guys, that was really fun.
thanks for moving to Saturday nights. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
no problem.
No problem. I'm glad we found a way to make it work, and I hope it
Don't forget
continues
to
to
set
work
your
when
clocks
you're
back.
Yeah, me too.
when you're across the several of the ponds.
Yes.
Is this
On the other side, just the other side of it.
Just
the
the
globe?
just the much bigger pond.
The other. You know how we're on one side of the globe.
Uh-huh.
You're on the other one.
Yep.
from now
yeah.
on
I
we'll be
think the
doing
upside down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be Saturdays from now on. Saturdays 7 to 9.
And if that has to continue to move to accommodate people's schedules, because I know people like to do things on Saturday nights, and it's like a fun time to like meet up with people. Then like I can be as flexible
Go
as.
I
Hypothetically, like one could if one chose. Whether or not one actually does is a whole nother thing.
Did you hear the horrifying?
I
thing
did
just-
hear that. That was a little terrifying. I felt like we were in a meme really quick. We were in a YouTube poop.
The audio did it again.
What? What is with that?
It was kind of nightmarish, a
It
little.
was horrifying. I thought I was gonna die.
I gotta watch the
Yeah.
footage and see what's happening.
All right.
Oh man. All right,
gotta
guys.
go.
Thanks for some fun smashing.
We lose an hour of sleep tonight, and I have to get up at 6. So
Oh, that
honestly,
sucks. I'm
I
so
start
sorry.
work at
Wait,
5
wait,
tomorrow.
Go get some sleep, please.
Go slay.
Hooray.
Wait, serious question. It's tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Daylight savings. is
Daylight
tonight.
savings. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought it was Monday, like Sunday to Monday, not Saturday. To
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nah, it's
Cool.
tonight.
I mean, good.
Right for my shift.
I mean, I have the next 2 days
Yeah.
off, so I can like really ease into it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Beautiful.
All right. Bye, gang.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Good night,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Thanks
Bye.
again.
Bye.
Night.
Good night. Stopping the broadcast.